Hello world, and hello beautiful people. My name is Yola. So I just came back from a really good walk, which has me feeling very glowy. So if you see a little sweat, pretend it's glow, okay? Because I didn't put no lotion or nothing. The walk up the stairs to my house, I had a thought. And the thought was people wanting to fit in and the idea of the in crowd and who makes it in and where everybody else who doesn't fit in go. And I was like, out, right? Because if we make it black and white, you're either in or you're out. So if you don't fit in, be out, is what I'm saying. I am a part of the out crowd. I am an outlier. I am a misfit. And you know, the list goes on with all the terminology that has been created for those of us who just don't fit in. Like, we don't acclimate to what others consider normal, right? Does that mean that we are not normal? No, because we are human, right? It just means that we have a different purpose, that we operate a different way, and that we are a part of the out crowd. What I have learned, at least, is that by choosing to be out, choosing to stand out, right? Because that's why people say you don't fit in, is because you obviously stand out, right? You outshine others. And I don't say that to belittle anyone. I say that because it's oftentimes true, right? It's not something that you choose, it's something that is innately a part of you. It's who you are, right? Which is why people are like, I don't like that. You can't be in. You're out. And it's like, okay. What I've learned by being a part of the outliers, the out group of society, is that there are a lot of outliers. Like, it's a huge group of us. And when we meet one another, it's profound. It's on another level. And I don't know how else to explain that. Like, when you meet those who match you as you are at your core, it's inexplainable. The depth of which you guys are able to connect and conversate and like be. This is a quick message to that person who feels like, I don't fit in no matter how much I try, no matter how much I twist, no matter how much I bend. I don't get the jokes that other people crack. Like, I don't find it funny. I don't like dangerous things, or the fact that people think this way about these things, and I'm always being told that I'm wrong, or I'm always being told like, why don't I get it, or what's up with me? You're basically always being pointed out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to not be a part of the in crowd. And I'll even tell you a little secret. You weren't meant to be a part of the in crowd. That's not your crowd. Those are not your people. And now that I've grown to understand that, I'm so freaking thankful. I'm so grateful, because I couldn't imagine what my life would be like if I was a part of the in crowd. I couldn't imagine what it would be like if I was a part of the in crowd. Like, if I always got along with every single person that I ever met. It sounds like a dream to me. And it's like, not even a dream that I want. It just sounds like a pretend to me. Like, in order for me to be a part of the in crowd, I would have to lie to myself. I would have to pretend, mask myself. I would have to hold my tongue. I would have to spend too much energy caring about others' opinions. Because that's what happens in the in crowd. Once you become a part of the in crowd, you lose your identity. You become another number. You become another consumer of whatever it is that is trending, whatever it is that society is recommending, whatever it is that those around you are believing, you are then picking up and believing as well, without even asking yourself, do I really believe that? That's what makes us us, is the fact that we're like, that's not funny to me. And although I didn't have to tell you that that wasn't funny, the fact that I didn't laugh lets you know that it wasn't funny. And now that there's this awkward air, I might as well say aloud, that wasn't funny to me. And now we're both looking at each other like, if you're a part of the in crowd, in your mind, you're thinking, what is wrong with this person? Why didn't they get that joke? Why aren't they laughing? Why don't they just automatically like me? And in my mind, I'm like, if it was funny, I would laugh. Because if a joke is real good, I will cackle. No matter how corny it is, no matter how cliche the joke is, if it's pulled off well and I find the humor in it, I will laugh. And that's why there are moments where I'm laughing and nobody else is. Because it's like the joke wasn't for you to get. And if you didn't get it, then you're just not meant to get the joke. Like, I enjoy meeting those people who see things the way that I see them and understand them the way that I do, because it could be just us in a room full of people and we will laugh simultaneously, and we'll be able to look at each other and we'll be able to know that the laugh is deeper than what's happening. I don't know how else to explain that, but being a deep person, I am able to observe things beyond surface. I'm able to see beyond whatever mask you put on, all the makeup you put on. Eventually, I am able to calculate and to observe on a level that most people don't tap into often. I'm always on that level. So to meet other people always on that level as well, we can see, for example, if you are someone who likes to brag, right? When I say brag, I really mean like you're somebody who you could be going through a really tough time in your life and you don't want to focus on the reality of the fact that your life is going through it. So you will brag about the moments when you were doing well, or brag about your money, your material wealth, or whatever else you can brag about. Maybe your child is doing phenomenal in school and now you're using your child as a crutch or a trophy of some sort in order to raise your own status. I will see that. And it may catch me off guard, is what I will say. And if it does catch me off guard, I may chuckle to myself. I may go, whew, like, dang, like, whoa, I see this. And those around me who can see it will identify what the chuckle means. It didn't mean that it was funny. It didn't mean that I'm laughing at you. It just means that I'm baffled. I'm just baffled by the entire scenario and situation that is in front of me. Another thing that I have learned is that by me aligning with the out crowd, I feel seen. I feel heard. I don't have to effort. I don't have to pretend. I don't have to try. My existence is enough because they value me. And if you don't know what it means to be valued and you are a part of the out crowd, then baby, find the out crowd, because we exist and we are here. If you feel like you're consistently being rejected by those who you call friend, those who you call family, It's time to switch it up. It's time for you to talk to the person that you don't think to talk to. Somebody might think, why would I talk to somebody that I don't think to talk to? Because if you've always been talking to a certain type of person, certain type of people, and getting the same result, in order to get a new outcome, you have to change the input. So if you think that the way a person looks on the outside is super important and you only talk to certain people who look a certain way on the outside, and yet they make you feel small or feel like you have to do more work or feel like you're not on their level or whatever it may be, talk to somebody else. Talk to the person that you aren't thinking to talk to. Personally, I talk to a lot of people. I have met somebody in my life right now who talks to everybody. I thought I talked to everybody, but this person initiates the conversation with everybody, and they act like they know everybody, so everybody talks to them. And the truth is, because they talk to everybody, everybody does know them. So everywhere me and this person goes, somebody's saying hi, somebody's fist bumping, somebody's telling them a story, somebody's telling them thank you. Everybody's talking to this person. And I'm just like I'm intrigued because, as I stated a little while ago, is I speak to those who speak to me. That's what I should say. I will speak to everybody. If you speak to me, I will speak to you. If you are disrespectful to me, I may not speak back to you. Like, I'm different than my friend is, but we are both in the out crowd that's where we lie. We lie in the out crowd, and yet we are different outliers, but we are similar. So, little quick story time. Me and my friend, we were going on a walk like 2 or 3 days ago. And on our walk, we were walking and talking, and at some point he sees this older woman and he says, "Hey, how are you?" And he's like talking to them, and I'm beside him, right? I'm the type of person, I'll say this now, like, it's okay for you to introduce me to certain people, but do not introduce me to everybody. Like, I am not a person who every single person that my friend knows I have to know or I have to be introduced to. I am not that girl. Because then I don't want to pretend, like, I don't want to pretend to be that girl either. Like, that's my truth. And I let my friend know that. I was like, me and you, we could talk our little behinds off. And me and you, we have some people in common that we talk our behinds off with. But your pool of people are not necessarily my pool of people, and that's okay. Because we have our own pools, and our pools are like... It's like we have the same pool, but like, I don't know how to describe it. So let me just continue. So he stopped and he talked to this older woman, right? And he's talking to her. And you know, because she's an older woman, I'm willing to be introduced to her. I'm willing to talk to her. I'm willing to be sweet to her. Because women, I'm respectful to older women. Like, if I see an older woman, I'm going to smile at her. If I see a younger woman, a younger girl, I'm going to smile at her. I'm going to ask her how she's doing. Like, yeah. So he's talking to her, and then immediately after talking to her, she looks at me and she's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi," and I'm like, you know, talking to her too. And then her daughter comes up. So the daughter comes up, right? And my friend, who has been talking to the mother all the time, has heard about the daughter but never met the daughter. I knew the daughter. So immediately I see the daughter and I'm like, "Oh my God." So like, I'm hugging the daughter and we're giving like kisses on the cheeks and we're like, "Hey, what's up? Like, long time no see. How are you? Like, I hope you're having a great..." Like, and then it's like her mom was like shocked because her mom was like, "Oh, you know my daughter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I've known her daughter for like a year now, a year and a half or so." It was just so like full circle to see that when you're an outlier and you align with those who are your group, you guys cultivate this like similar people, is what I would say. Like, you guys know your people. It was just so funny. So it was like, I know the daughter, you know the mom. We've been friends for a couple weeks now, we talk OD, and now it's like, he might know this person, but I know that person's friend, that person's sister. He might talk to this person, but I actually met, basically it's all interconnected. It's all interconnected. And it just made me realize how connected I am to this person. And it's just like, some people that he just met, I'm like, oh, I met them a year ago. I met them 2 years ago. Actually, funny story, I met them this way, that way, and then we started talking somehow, and it was just like, but that's not to say that I know everybody that he knows. It just is to say the fact that as I operate as I am, and being a part of the out crowd, that the out crowd finds the out crowd. Always. We find each other. Eventually. I don't know if we're like pulled together, but that would make sense. That would make sense. The message is, be a part of the out crowd, be an outlier, outshine, baby, shine bright. Be big, be bold, be you, be true, speak your thoughts. Tell people what you want to tell them if that's what you want to tell them. Because that's how you reinforce your self-expression, right? I am a person that will speak up and say, that's not funny. Please don't talk to me. Can you please leave? I'm gonna say all of that. And to certain people, that's rude and, you know, you're not following the social norms and blah, blah, blah. Forget all the social norms. I don't fit in anyways. So I might as well do what works for me and call it a day and live my life. Those who love me and know that I mean no harm know that she said what she needed to say, because if she didn't say it, you wouldn't know. And that's the thing. A lot of people in the in crowd, they don't care to know. They don't really want to know. In closing, I just want to say this. Like, I had a conversation with another outlier the other day, and he was basically saying how he absolutely hates when people tell him good luck and they don't mean it. And they say it sarcastically, as in like, yeah, good luck. I hope you figured it out. Which means that they don't hope he figure it out. They actually hope he sinks and burns and is miserable for the rest of his life. But they say good luck anyways, as if they actually like mean it, and how he didn't like that. And I was like, I completely understand. I completely understand, because we're so deep that if I tell you good luck, me as the deep person I am, I mean it. I mean good luck. You got it. You can do it. You will be okay. I mean it. Somebody else might just tell you all these words and they don't mean it. They don't know the power of words and the weight of what it is that you say. Not only what you say, but the energy behind you saying it. And how it can make or break this life. It can make or break people. It can make or break a dream. So, if you're part of the out crowd, woo woo! What it do? We here. Come on. I love you guys, and I hope that this was helpful. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Peace.